Yeah, I mean, I'd known for a really long time, but I decided that it was in my best interest to not come out, at least until the whole thing blew over. I wanted to be, but I wasn't. I still heard about, like, you know, the whole policy with the Boy Scouts, and I wanted to stay with them. So I kind of found like a conflict of interests. So I decided just to stay in. Me wanting to get involved with the Pride Center came from a somewhat immature place at the time because a few months ago they still had, like, you know, the no gay policy and the Boy Scouts, and I really didn't like that. So I decided for my project that I was required to do, I would do something really, really gay. So I talked to my teacher who had already been in contact with the Pride Center, and I said, hey, is there anything I can do to help? And then he put me in contact with you guys. After having come out, though, it's been amazing. I mean, you know, you always have to sort through all of, like, you know, the crap. Like, you know, some people still won't accept you no matter what. But it's still been overall the experience has been a lot better. So I'm glad that I am out now. Oh my gosh, yes, the Pride Center has helped me. After I volunteered to renovate and whatnot, I immediately joined the youth group, and I went to a couple of meetings. I thought that was nice, but I think what I enjoyed the most after having been involved with the Pride Center was the Youth Empower Camp, which was amazing. It was sort of just a congregation of LGBT youth from all over, which I loved because for a long time I was the only gay person that I knew. You know, it's nice that I'm out and I'm comfortable with myself, but there are still a lot of other people who are not comfortable. They don't come from good families, like, you know, they don't have good communities where they can feel out. So I really want to be able to learn how I can help those other people, because I know that it was tough for me, but I still had an accepting, like, family. I still had an accepting community to come out to. So, like, you know, it must be so much worse for other people. So I really wanted to learn how I could help. Which I think was my favorite part about it, was just knowing, like, learning about other people. Like, everyone else is so interesting here. It's really cool to meet these people with a bunch of, like, really diverse stories and families and people who I didn't think I would ever be able to, like, interact with in my own community, like the greater Albany area. So in the next year, I'm hopefully going to be on the Center Youth Action Team, but even if I am not, I really want to be able to try to educate people at my own school, because there's still a lot of homophobia, and I want to be able to reach out to communities other than my own, because there's only so much I can do in my own school, especially because I only have one more year here. And I want to have as big of an impact as possible, and I think the Center Youth Action Team gives me the best method of doing that. Well, I think the Pride Center is probably the best representation of the LGBT community for youth to really approach. It's not so much about if you're able to go there, but knowing that it's there, that there are people there who are going to be accepting and are going to, like, you know, really look out for you. They want the best for you because that's their job.